there, it's your host, Magic Mirror. Well, let us continue our Elden Ring DLC journeys. I think I just needed to take a little bit of a break there. Well, that happens. How the heck do I get down there, though? I want you to tell me if you can get fat, eat the food a lot. Eat the food a lot. How can I get down here? Carefully, huh? Alright, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna be careful. I'm gonna pay attention. Pay attention. Pay attention. Pay attention. Ah! I have sort of a different idea of how things should work. Oh, this guy's sad. He ain't sad no more. Nice. Please feel free to use emojis. Emojis are always welcome in my establishment. You know, it's just like Fragmaster said to Lotax, you're always welcome in my apartment. If only you'd taken him up on that, instead of you know, what actually ended up happening. I am really sad about it. I miss him a lot, too. You know, maybe I'm wrong, but I don't think he was such a bad guy. I think he just got addicted to drugs. He did. Oh! That tribute he did was beautiful, though. Okay, awesome. I knew there was some way to get down here. I've been thinking about this for a while. Drug addiction is a terrible thing. Also, from my understanding, he got addicted to drugs because he, like, was in a lot of pain. Which makes me sad to think about. New spell. It's very sad. Shadow sunflower. Great emojis. There's the blind person, and then there's the person who's like, what the? What the? I've never been here before. Oh yeah? How did you like Ghost in the Shell film 2? I've only seen the first one, ever. Animals. Oh, nice. How did you like it in the theater? Nice, well, congratulations. Did you enjoy it? What did you think of it? Oh, I'm glad you liked it. Yeah, I think that that's a pretty good series. I think that's a nice, fun one. I like that Spriggan from Chrono Cross. She's a good egg. Ah! Wahahaha! Did I not get anything from killing that dude? There sure are a lot of jars in this village. This must be where they kill people and put them in the jars. That's true. As long as my bloodlust is satiated, then I can be okay. Bonnie Butchering Knife. Hi, I'm Bonnie Butchering Knife. This one is a strength weapon, not a dex weapon. I guess I'd be interested in playing. I don't really see the appeal of that game, but maybe there's something I'm missing? An outsized butcher's cleaver used to dismember human bodies in the making of the great jars stored in the jails. It's just like the older butchering knives in Dark Souls games. Jar shard should be raw and living. Oh, okay, that's cool. I'm into that. I'd rather reach heaven by violence than reach heaven by silence, you know what I mean? You gotta speak up. It's another one. Hey, they have the same mask that the horn scent guy did. Thank you. I like parrying. Walter and Perry were deeply in love. What a beautiful story. There's bridges going in different directions. Hold on, I have to use the restroom. They really would. Truly, they were meant to be. Hold on, here's one for you, though. What if instead of Hillary Clinton, it was freaking Hillary Fenton? It was that annoying Fenton from Home Movies. Hello, Dee Dee. Thank you for joining. How are you doing today? Fun. Yeah, that sounds pretty lame. I really feel for you, champ. That's probably why everyone says that fentanyl is so dangerous. Yeah, because it gives you that fentanyl feeling. Turns you into Fenton. Whoa. Strong foe. Scorpion. Sweet. What the? Get away from me. Dungeon time. Red bottom sipping purpleine. Yeah, I'm gonna ride for my fucking team. Fuck Plankin, he's a fucking fiend. What's my name? Eugene. Hi, Nikki. Thanks for joining. You've caught me just as I've entered the intrepid Bonnie jail. And I am having a lovely time now that I'm not just running around looking for that one place anymore. How are you doing today? Very exciting. Heavily exciting, I would say. Ah! Hey, I'm glad you're done with it too. Now you can relax and enjoy the evening. I think I'm probably about halfway done with the DLC at this point. I certainly am. I really appreciate you stopping in. I ate some Chipotle earlier, and it was awesome. Ouch. Exactly, Nikki. That's what I said. Oh yeah. I have the most amount of life bar that you can have, unless you use a great rune. And generally I don't use great runes, because I always forget that they exist. Let's switch weapons. You can use the beautiful St. Trina's torch. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I really like the fashion for this character. I had a different fashion for her, but I kind of remade her for the DLC. Wait, are they really showing Mononoke Hime? I am definitely going to go see that if it's playing locally, because I definitely want to see the Tatara women and their beautiful singing. Dude, I'm so excited for that. I can't wait to see the Iron Lady on the big screen. I like Lady Eboshi a lot. I also like San. She's cool. Seems dangerous. Well, to be fair, he shouldn't have gotten so drunk before jumping on a trampoline. Yeah, I think that the, like, dark black greaves that you get from the DLC and this, like, white, like, coat from the base game. That's the way to go, Nikki. You gotta have a fresh start, a fresh set of duds. Gotta have a cool new look so you can feel like you're starting on a new journey with some new equipment, even if your playstyle is functionally the same. There better not be any scary guys about to pop out. I will flip my gourd. Ouch. The jar monsters are cool, because a lot of them are just like nice people that you can talk to. But in the DLC, they're so scary that I pretty much killed them on sight. Let's just say that they're different in the Land of Shadow. Yeah, Alexander the Jar Warrior is one of my favorite NPCs in the base game. Yeah, the atmosphere is just great here. I really, really like it. Lost Ashes of War. I love the Lost Ashes of War. How did they know that was my favorite? Okay. Torches are not bad. Like, after they've been upgraded a little bit, like, they're actually really good. They can actually do some poise damage now. And they just look cool. I mean, it's a freaking purple lighting torch. What's literally not to love? Ah! Stop! I hate it when you do that. Eat pink blade. Oh no. It's the projectile shooting one. Nice. I knew there was going to be a scary guy. You can't fool me anymore, game. Let's not go into a completely helpless area. Ah! No! What unconscionable behavior. Shortcut? Shortcut, maybe? I have responded to your query. I got jump scared, oh boy. No shortcut ahead, huh? I gestured. Nothing happened. Cute idea, though. Huh? Up and seek armor. Oh, okay. Oh, cool. Okay, I have to wait for it to come back down. Huh? Uh-oh. I'm gonna die. I died. It's all worth it for armor, though. Alright, we are gonna run on through. So I think what happened was, like, the elevator activates when you step on it when it's in a stationary position, or when you hit that corresponding panel that was, like, lit up. And I think if you do that from the lowest level there, then it'll take you to the top level, and you can get the armor that was described in that person's note. Elevator action was a cool game, and you better believe that there's elevator action in freaking Elden Ring. Good night, Pedro. Thank you for stopping in. Yeah, it makes sense, right, Nikki? I don't think there's, like, anything that's actually here, though. You'd think there'd be like a hidden door or something, but sometimes it's just nothing. Maybe this is just to teach you that elevators are possible. Oh, no. There is something. There are definitely trapped elevators, like in Elden Ring and also in some other Souls games. A good example would be like the ones in Dark Souls 1 and Sin's Fortress, where if you stay on them too long, instead of getting off, then it'll like pause for a second, and then it'll ram the ceiling, which has a bunch of spikes on it. There are similar setups in good old Elden Ring. Oh, sick! Dana Snyder was in the new Smiling Friends. I watched the second newest one, but not the newest one yet. Yeah, that's a scary one, Nikki. I'm glad that the voice of Master Shake and the Alchemist is still getting the work that he deserves. Another setup in elevators in Elden Ring, Nikki, is like there are certain ones where like whenever they raise up, if you jump off real quick and then you go to the pit below it, it'll like lead to another area. It's okay. You don't have to be scared of FromSoft games, Nikki. FromSoft games can't hurt ya. Yeah, no, Dana Snyder definitely has bills to pay. I also hope that Carrie Means gets some kind of, get ready for this joke, some kind of means of sustenance. Since Adult Swim fucked him really badly. Pretty good, right? Lock, and he didn't get the money that was commensurate to the work that he actually did on like Aqua Teen Hunger Force and several others. So like he has congestive or like a chronic heart failure condition, and he doesn't really have bills to pay for it. Thank you, Adam from Metal Gear Solid 3. Bottomless black chest armor, cool to the touch. Flowing lines in the seeming shape of a fingerprint adorn the surface, imprisons the wearer in utterly lightless dark, bestowed upon those deep underground, ordaining them as sword hands of night. Wow, this is a cool looking fucking armor set. Yeah, I found it out, like, more recently than people were aware of it. Like, I think I found out about it, like, last year or something. It was really disappointing. Wow, that is so pretty. That looks stupid. But that's okay. I'm honestly the same way, Nikki. Like, I used to feel like people always knew, like, way more about me than, like, about, like, movies and, like, actors and stuff. Like, it was a long time before I could even really name, like, many actors. But that's just because I was occupying a very particular pop culture niche at the time. Shield of Night, cool. I don't know, why is it always shield? That's the area I just came through. I don't think I need to go back there. Oh, that's a small shield. A shield awarded to sword hands of night, cast in a bottomless black from which no light can escape. The outer surface is only semi-corporeal, providing reliable defense against attacks that are not physical in nature. Unique skill Revenge of the Night unleashes the Night of Dark imbued with magic power. If used immediately after blocking an incoming attack, its power is absorbed, bolstering... Oh, so this is like a perfect blocking shield. That's cool. Okay, well, that would be very fun for a particular type of build. Yeah, me too. I need to play Sekiro. Apparently, perfect blocking is a really important mechanic in Sekiro. So naturally, I would be quite interested in learning it myself. I wonder if you can... Nope, they are not magical projectiles. Well, you can get through the entire game without parrying once. That's true of all Dark Souls and all Elden Ring. It is somewhat true of Bloodborne, too. Although they kind of insist on parrying a little bit more. Yeah, the only thing you have to sort of graduate from is, like, a lot of people rely excessively on blocking at first, and blocking's a fine mechanic, but like, dodging is really... Yeah, that's why I think you'd be good at one of these games, because I know that you have Monster Hunter experience, and that's a pretty high skill ceiling game. Like, you are... The fact that you've been able to get through even one of them means that you're probably ready to learn from soft games. But again, that's something that has to come with, like, your level of interest, etc. It's this guy. Oh yeah, these guys are really cool because they use chakrams. Ouch! I got fucking grabbed out of midair. There we go. Well, the great thing is that it's not really a commitment. Like, you pick it up, you try it. If you start with Dark Souls 1, you start fighting the skeletons in the yard in the first area. Of course, I will be more than happy to walk you through it, and it'll feel like second nature before long. If your first game's Elden Ring, so much the better. Thank you. I am pretty strong. I won't deny that I am fairly strong type of critter. Yeah, no, the skeletons are absolutely like the best teachers. I'm really glad that I fought them the first time I ever played, because I don't know, they just teach you game mechanics and how to like stick with something until you figure it out. Plus it's pretty low stakes because they're skeletons and they're right next to the bonfire. You know, you aren't wagering like a million billion souls just to Whipping hut. Tooth whip. What's next? A tooth beef sandwich? Whip be strewn with rotting, misshapen teeth. Filthy and seething with disease, the teeth are embedded in the whip, and dose the victim with deadly poison upon each strike. As the wounds ripen, they grow inflamed and ooze pus. The flesh of shamans was said to meld harmoniously with others. Those guys were all messed up. I don't think I'll be using that. I think I'm good on that. For pity's sake, your place is in the jar. Nigh sainthood itself awaits you within. For shamans like you, this is your lot. Life were you accorded for this alone. Why you gotta be like that, dude? If the people don't want to go in jars, then they don't want to go in jars. Find somebody else that wants to go in a jar. If they just listen to me, all their problems would be solved so easily. Right? I'll take it. I'll take the appointment. And if they don't have elections, then I'll just win by nepotism by marrying Ronnie the Witch. How does that sound? Ah! Ash of War, Raging Beast. It must be for the Beast Claws. Step with the swiftness of a beast, leap high, and slash foe from above. Initial step can be taken forward, backward, left, or right. Strong attack allows for a follow-up attack. That's crazy. I got spooked by a bird. I'm glad you agree with that. I have no quarrel with you, Wolfies. I think so. I think that that's like runoff from the Jagged Peak volcano. I have not gotten to the top of it before because there's a very scary speaking of scary, there's a very scary dragon at the top of it who I don't think I'm ready for yet. Yeah, I don't want to tussle with those guys yet. I've killed like one of them, and it took a lot of time. Wow, you know a lot about Elden Ring. That is his name. I mean, he's gotten really into character for the role, right? They turned him into a Wicker Man, and by golly, a Wicker Man he shall be. It's the shadow of the Erdtree. Although you're pretty close. Yeah, that one is called the shadowoftheerdtree. Yeah, no, quite literally. I'm still trying to wrap my head around exactly how it happened, but America took like a whole portion of the lands between and like banished all of them to the Land of Shadow. A lot of people were understandably upset by this. Yeah. Contraption does not move. Time for confusion. Fire ahead. It seems like there's a place where you can like knock down the stones and unseal the spirit spring so you can jump on top, but I don't see any of the little standing stones that have the wind around them. Oh. Church District High Road. Oh, there's this place. You know what? Let's leave that aside for now, because I'm really curious about that other place. Marionettes. Jeez. Okay, sorry for messing with you. Pretty. Pretty gay. People statues. Cathedral of Manus Meteor. Manus, the hands of fate. I need get up. My name is Torgo. I watch the place while the master is away. Suppose in a manner of speaking. Hi.
Well, we don't often receive visitors. I'm Ymir.
Hi, Ymir. I'm Magic Mirror.
Pleasure to have you. In lands so forsaken as these, chance encounters are precious indeed. Allow me to mark the occasion with a modest offering.
Hole-laden necklace.
The map I gave you charts the site of a hallowed ruin. It is said that I discovered the hanging bell there, once fate.
I have a pink katana, but not a rainbow katana. What the hell?
I only wish to be of service, to help those who fight for their purpose. I'm not mistaken, am I? I can see it in your eyes. You are a fighter, are you not?
Yeah, I do a little fighting. I think that the fate written in the stars is cool too. I'm willing to see where this leads.
Something the matter. I've given you a map to the hallowed ruin. Oh, I suppose you expect a lesson of me, do you? I know the feeling. Those with purpose are nothing if not ravenous
Yeah, I'm ravenous. Teach me the stuff.
for truth.
Yeah, power and truth and all that stuff. Miriam's vanishing. sorcery of a preceptor who served the Carian royal family, used to conceal oneself in a glintstone haze, reappearing after a few seconds have passed. Directional inputs determine where one will reappear. The curator of the study hall was such a master of this sorcery that it now bears her name. That's that thing that lets you disappear and reappear. People have been using that in the dueling arena. I know about it.
I am a glintstone sorcerer.
Good for you. I'm definitely not.
Examine life therein. Are you familiar with our findings? Long ago, we began
Some of the glintstone sorcerers are pretty cool. The jury's still out on this dude.
skies. We too are children of the greater will. Is that not divine? Is that not sublime?
Well, I don't really like the greater will, but good for you, buddy.
It's utter
It's like that quest in Majora's Mask where you have to listen to Grandma's story all night.
Don't mind your feet around the church. You'll not hurt the little boy.
Little boy. Okay, what did he give us? That's my life. The grandma is cool. Well, this is an incredibly vague map. Luckily, I'm pretty sure I know where I'm supposed to go, since I already found a place that's similar to it. A pale blue necklace made from a thin, elongated stone hollowed out from the inside, used at a hallowed ruin to sound a hanging bell. It was a teaching of Count Ymir. The fate of the one who sounds the hanging bell will be guided by the stars. Let's go do it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is it. What if you blow into the necklace and it produces the most beautiful, resounding music you've ever heard? I guess you're pretty owned, aren't ya? Wow, look at all these fingers. It's just fingers as far as the eye can see. I know somebody who made this game was a finger fan. It's kind of a big theme with this game. There are monsters with 12 fingers. There are, like, at least 2, I guess 3 now, finger cults. And it all has something to do with, like, agents of the greater will, who's, like, this mysterious demiurgic cosmic force. Cool didgeridoo. Crimson Seed Talisman 1. Oh, sick! This is like one of my favorite items. A crimson-colored talisman patterned after an Erdtree seed. Greatly boosts HP restoration from the Flask of Crimson Tears. The Erdtree sea of this talisman was presumed to be an object of myth. This age-old artifact also depicts the 2 fingers, perhaps harking back to the birth of the Erdtree. Yeah, the other version of this talisman does not have the 2 fingers on it. Okay, well, we are gonna equip the fuck out of that. Yeah, I mean, when to heal is a really important part. Like, you kind of have to know to do it like when you're not about to take a hit. So the Three Fingers is the fire demon that gives you fire eyes. The Two Fingers is an emissary of the Greater Will. The reason you get fire eyes is because the Three Fingers, they don't serve the Greater Will. They serve the Frenzied Flame, which is also known as the One Great. The One Great is different from the Greater Will because it's sort of, rather than being a demiurgic force that represents change, fracture, and division, it represents the original state of the unity of all things and also the nothingness of all things. And so the Frenzied Flame, which the Three Fingers serves and empowers you with, basically melts everything away and returns it to a state of complete nothingness and non-existent. Fire Eyes from Secret of Evermore was awesome. Big fan. Hey, it's a little dude. You got the same armor as me. It's a lady. Aw. Come on, don't you want to talk a little bit? Yeah, you want to talk a little bit. Well, I mean, if you think that everyone dying forever and nothing ever existing again is a bad end, then it's probably the bad end. Personally, I think it's a bad end. She does have a really cool stance. I like how she's just kind of like chilling there with her blade as a cane. But we have the same armor, aren't we cool? What if I put the helmet on? Will you talk to me then? Oh, I forgot about this. A wise friend which keeps the base serpent at bay and holds its power in check. Huh. The winged serpent and the regular serpent. That must be how Mesmer fits within the framework of the Erdtree's culture, despite being snake-related. Well, that actually contradicts exactly what the Three Fingers Maiden tells you, though. The point is not to create a new world. The point is that it's bad for a world to ever exist in the first place. That's what the One Great is. It's an eternal state of nothingness. The Greater Will, in this estimation, fucked up by creating a reality and making it a broken one. And, of course, it's bad that the Greater Will created a reality that was so broken, but it's not inherently bad for a reality to exist. It's sort of like making a good situation out of a bad situation. Unfortunately, she did not get instantly convinced I'm someone else like in a Mario game, despite my greatest hopes. That is kind of like the High Elves in Elder Scrolls. Ho 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 ho, there you are. For me? Beloved Stardust. You're my best friend, Count Emir. Even though I don't do any sorceries on this character.
I fear that you have
If the roots are rotten.
Ever young Mikola saw things for what they were. He knew that his bloodline was tainted, his roots mired in madness. A tragedy, if ever there was one, that he would feel compelled to renounce everything when the blame lay squarely with the mother.
I think that there are more entities that cause problems in America, even though America's pretty bad news. Count Emir, you might be kind of naive for this one. Answers himself, since my mostly silent protagonist usually doesn't have that much to say. Jolan.
I hope that you behaved at least.
It is the blame game.
Grave misfortune. Her tongue could be sharp.
Jolan, 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 Jolan.
It's no surprise her little sister too has a heart of gold.
She has a little sister. I want to meet both of them. Glintstone sorcery of Count Emir, High Priest. One of the finger sorceries said to have been discovered in a hallowed ruin. Flings a magic nail that crumbles during flight. Count Emir boasts that this is mere child's play, an echo of a greater truth. Well, tell me what the dang greater truth is. Beloved Stardust. Shortens casting speed for sorcery and incantations by the utmost, but increases damage taken. That's actually really cool. Count Emir was known for his recitations. One need only envision the romance of the stars above with adoration for stardust in one's heart to become a great sorcerer. Do so and you will know love. That's basically how the wizards work in this game. They just think that magic missile is like the ultimate truth of reality. Only the Karian sorcerers from whom Ronnie is descended seem to have any awareness that there might be something exterior to that. Like, Selin fucks up so badly that she just, like, turns herself into, into a fucked up thing. I'm not gonna... I don't even know how to describe it. It's like a ball of horrible sorcerers. Uh-huh. Have I gained your trust? Yes! Yes! Oh, I'm so excited. No. I thought we were friends and confidants. It's cool that you can envision Stardust. I can too. Maybe things are looking up. Yeah, she's just being tsundere. I can spot this from a mile away. She is. She's totally. Frozen St. Louis style pizza? I have not. I've honestly never had a St. Louis style pizza at all. What do you like? What makes it unique from other pizzas? I will not make a face at you. I support you like in cracker crust pizza. Yummy, that sounds great. I would eat the heck out of that. Emo girl J. Yuck. I like provolone cheese. Provel is not provolone? I didn't know about that. Emos, huh? Well, that sounds good. IMO. I'm emo. Emo means emotional. Okay, now I have to figure out how to get up there. So does this tell me that you like a thin and crispy crust? Marionette, Marionette, teacher's pet. Hello, Lauren. So happy to have you aboard. Yeah, I love a good thin and crispy too. Hell yeah. Scyther Reality and Lauren and Burn Ward up in the house. It is a powerful crew. Princess Peach, Mario, and the Toad. Graveyard. Enough of you. That sword looks like the coolest thing in the world. I want that sword so bad. That reminds me of a pizza place that I used to eat all the time when I was still living in Maryland. This is a long time ago, as you can imagine. There's a place called Lito's Pizza that did a square pizza whose crust was very crackery. I don't think it was quite St. Louis pizza, but it was darn close. Yeah, Lito's Pizza's awesome. I'm glad you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, that's right. Eventually we'll just be like hanging out underneath the stars, talking about glintstone and stuff. Yeah, it's that Atreides pizza that everybody's always talking about. He would love pizza. Of this I have no doubt. He would be like... He would be like, Paul, my beautiful son. Before they kill me, I leave you my collection of beloved pizzas. That's true. Oh yeah, I'm getting the original Leto Atreides mixed up with Leto too, who's a much different person. Ada? Dude, you know I love that Fremen Limbus. If you put soft tack in water, the water takes on properties of bread. It's truly amazing. Ah! That's true. It would be a waste of water, so they say. Oh, yeah, the Dragon Hunter's Great Katana is incredible. Originally, I was kind of sparing in using it because I thought that, that the attack would only work on dragons, but no, it works on everybody, and it does a shit ton of damage. Speaking of David Lynch, I've never seen David Lynch's Dune, but I think it's cool that there's a pug in there. The two food groups. Red flesh mushroom and white flesh mushroom. Oh shit. I love that there's a pug in it. I think it's never make love to cattle. Crab? Yeah, Patrick Stewart sounds like a Genki girl who's Pittsburghese by way of Arkansas. Oh, there are a ton of Reaper-type dudes with no names in Elden Ring. He would be most pleased. That doesn't sound good. Kristen Stewart, right. the Stewart rankings. Bottom tier, Jon Stewart. Mid tier, Patrick Stewart. S tier, gotta go with Kristen Stewart. The beautiful Miss Kristen herself. Nikki, that sounds fucking sick. Have you ever played Kid Icarus for the Nintendo Entertainment System? There are some scary Grim Reapers who chase you around in that game as well. It's a pretty good game. Huh? Mesmer Flame Zombies. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, the eggplant wizard was in Captain N. The eggplant wizard was cool. Obviously, my favorite part of Kid Icarus is Palutena, and my second favorite part of Kid Icarus is Medusa, but there are a lot of other good things about Kid Icarus. Hell yeah. They're both cool. They should kiss. Oh, it's one of you guys. Eat dragon wound / non-dragon individual. Ouch. Does she really? That's dope. I did not know that. Sweet. Stuff is earthquaking. Am I about to get attacked by a giant catfish? I'm the platformer queen. Okay, good. We lived. I don't think I remember a different world. Have you talked to me about it before? Ah, okay. I see. That's probably why it's never come up then. Was it the Cosby Show Isekai, since it's called a different world? Like, does Raven Simone get struck by a bolt of lightning and begin a fantastical adventure in a new world. I mean, that sounds better than The Cosby Show, even if it's something you remember only based on nostalgia. This guy invaded me a couple of times. This guy's name is Fire Knight Queeline. Sounds like he's mad or something because he hasn't been given the grace of gold. America don't care about you, dude. Let's see. Sinbad had a joke about how the streetlights used to come on and the kids would all have to rush to go home. That's all I really remember about Sinbad. Oh wait, no. I remember something much more important about Sinbad. He was in Jingle All the Way. Okay, let's see. Well, this guy wants the Iris of Grace. But if I give the Iris of Occultation to him, that's a bad outcome for him. Because he wants to see the Guidance of Grace. And even if it's illusional, it don't really matter. You know, just like Spanakopita and all that. The Iris of Grace lets you see the Erdtree and pretend like you have grace for a little while. This one makes you feel like you've permanently been denied grace, which is true of Queeline. Queeline is a bad person, and he's committed genocide on people that got horns on their heads. So I'm gonna do something bad to him because I hate him. Ha 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 ha. You're a loser, dude. Ha ha ha. Thanks for your great sword, idiot. I bet I can't even use it. Strength, Dex, Faith. That's a heavy thrusting sword, too. Great sword of the Fire Knight Queeline. A weighty piercing sword with a blade that undulates like fire. Queeline devoted his all to the crusade and remade his greatsword in the shape of the lance wielded by his liege, aspiring to become a second impaler. Cool. Excuse me. It does look like an hors d'oeuvre sword. It looks like the little plastic thing that an martini olive gets put upon. Thank you. Blessings upon you as well. Rune of an unsung hero. The great heroes of the war were richly blessed by the grace of the Erdtree, but were not honored in death. Well, maybe they shouldn't have killed all those horns then. Hey, awesome. Thank you so much for coming, Nikki. It's been really, really nice having you. Feel free to stop in anytime, although there's no pressure. And if you do watch from the beginning, then I hope you enjoy yourself. Bye-bye. You think Commander O'Neill wears a muffler? I bet he does. It can get pretty cold out on that old dusty trail. Mesmer kind of wears a muffler. I don't know if you like Mesmer. I don't think I do, but he does count since he does wear a muffler. Well, this is about to be very stupid. I'm about to die. As promised, as foretold. What do you mean by muffler, then? Like a car muffler? It's a freaking ulcerated Erdtree spirit guy. Oh, okay, that kind of muffler. I remember that now. Oh, that's unfortunate. That must have been really embarrassing for that guy. It's not his fault, though. He just didn't want poop to come out of his butt. It never gets old. It's always fun shooting swords at people, especially as a result of doing a spell parry on them. Peekaboo. Peekaboo. I like it. It's a good shield. So the Ash of War that I've infused it with, can be used to, parry regular attacks or spells. It's called Carry and Retaliation, and it works on most shields. So, like, this shield it would work for, this shield it would work for, this one. Yeah, no, it's one of my favorite skills in the game. It's also probably parry in the game. It has the most parrying frames, and the shortest wind up, so makes for satisfying parrying without having to fucking plan a month in advance to get a parry properly. Right? It is good shit. Okay. I did it. And it was worth it too. I got a Shadowtree fragment. Thought if only Luke were here to see this, he would be so impressed at my prowess. Oh yeah, I was gonna use that dumb sword. Yeah, like apparently it's like an old English or something word that just means shadow. Dan, that's like the silliest thing I've ever seen. I love it. Cool. This is yet another Dex Faith weapon. Awesome, now I can use this bullshit. Let's try it out. Let's try it out. I definitely see that. Just the way it's so, like, extra in its design, and it has all of the, like, gnarly looking, like, twists and turns and stuff in it. It's cool. Whoa, you have weird armor. I like you. Giant Dad is back. Oh boy. Yay, I lost. Good match. Oh, that armor looks crazy. I love it. Dry leaf. Legolas! You buff, I buff. You got fucking dumpstered, Dry Leaf Legolas. GG. Wow, that is by far the longest heavy thrusting sword. That's actually crazy. Okay, this is the actual last one. No. Martial arts versus martial arts is a tough proposition. Okay, I want to fight somebody that's not Dry Leaf Legolas. This is the last one, by the way. I don't remember. Can you? I'll try. Well, you can. I thought you could only do that with regular thrusting swords. This guy's too good at spacing. It's the new Moon Veil. I'll try fainting with a Dry Leaf. It's kind of crazy that there's like a weapon art that mimics like a boss's like 5-chain combo attack, and it's still not the worst thing that they've put in the new version of the game. The worst thing by far is Swift Slash. I cannot believe that that got past the testing phase. Hello, Ella. So good to have you. You will probably go back to PvE in just a little bit, but well, this guy's funny. His name is Spurt. Nope, no feint. Wow, this guy's internet is a potato. Okay. Well, glad you're having fun. Huh. It is kind of crazy that there's no feint for the martial arts weapon. Okay, let's also go back to that pretty armor we were wearing before. Really? There's beast claw feints? That's incredible. I have to try that. Holy shit, for great katana? There isn't even one for regular katana. What the hell? Yeah, no. Feints for all, and for all a good night. Well, so how are you feeling about the DLC right now, Wella? I saw your comments about it on Blue Sky, and I have mixed feelings about the DLC. But mostly positive, I would say. Yeah, Great Katana is definitely the best weapon that they've made. It's been very difficult to, like, learn how to fight against, but it doesn't feel like it's in a way that's broken. It just feels like they've really made, like, a solid weapon that rewards playing effectively with it. And now that I've used Queline's stupid little weapon, I'll go back to using a great katana. I have to say, I really like the perfumes too. I did like a little perfume PvP, and it was a lot of fun. I mean, it's I wouldn't say it's exactly viable, but it's really fun regardless. I mean, again, the real problem being just, like, if you can't trade with it at all. Yeah, no, I definitely understand that. My biggest issue with it has been, I love a lot of the, like, legacy dungeons. I love a lot of the things that they've added. The lore stuff seems to have been really cool so far. But there are, like, large swathes of, like, empty land in the game, and, like, it's just weird to be walking through, like, an area that's technically, like, very pretty and stuff, but has basically, like, nothing to it. Like, like, to me, the premier example of this is, like, it's pretty empty down here in the Cerulean coast. Like, you go to a lot of places and you realize, wow, awesome, like a grave glovewort. It does lead to the very cool area, the Fissure, which I liked a lot. And also, I know that there's, like, at least there's, like, the Red Dancer fight, and apparently you can also meet the demi-human queen who has the starlight sword. That stuff is like cool, but most of it is pretty empty. You can pretty much go from relevant spot to relevant spot and skip the rest. But north of here, you have the Charo's Hidden Grave area, which is just, I don't know, it feels mostly like pointless. Like, there don't appear to be any major bosses besides a Deathrite bird, which, I mean, cool that they're there, but not super relevant, and like a Wicker Man. And like, the Wicker Man is also broken and uses a stupid move, and only that move, but whatever. So like, it makes it feel like the area size is like a little bit padded, but I don't hate it that much, just because like the parts that are like really good are really good. Like the dungeons that are there are longer than normal dungeons. The legacy dungeons are super cool. The main bosses are mostly cool. I definitely think that there's something to be said for how pointlessly long their attack chains are sometimes, but you know, I haven't met one yet who didn't like feel at least doable eventually. But then again, I have just started fighting Mesmer, and I'm having a hell of a time with that, so if there's anything harder than that beyond, maybe I'll start changing my tune. I've also been pretty liberal with increasing my Shadowtree blessing. Like, that's actually something I really don't understand either. Like, I get that they wanted to make a non-leveling based progression system for this. Like, the idea of it makes sense, but in practice, like, I just don't know what level I should... Oh, sick! Anyway, I just don't know what level I'm supposed to be for a lot of these dudes. Like, I didn't want to bust the curve, so I stayed pretty low at first. Like, I beat the Divine Beast at 2, Rolana at 3. But it definitely makes the because you don't want to feel like, oh, okay, well, I just won because I leveled up enough times. But you also don't want to feel like, oh, well, this fight sucks because I didn't level up enough times. Do you like how concise my explanation was? Thank you. Thanks for not interfering in that fight, dude. Was the person who wrote this, like, 12 years old? It does feel kind of like crazy epic mod shit. There are a couple that I've really enjoyed. In particular, I thought that the Putrescent Knight was fun to learn. Once I learned that you could, like, jump the flames, like, it became kind of fun. But I don't know, Rolana was just, like, fucking torture. Wow, this guy is kind of like a boss, too. Well, if it was the Erdtree, functionally nothing would really change. It would still be the same game. Because, and I don't want to ruffle any feathers by saying this, the Erdtree itself is kind of shit. It's kind of a bit shit. It is. What if CJ from Grand Theft Auto San Andreas was in the lands between? How would that change things, do you imagine? There we go. Ouroboros said that he finished the game at NG+7 like a day before it came out. I know he got access to it early, but I have to wonder, like, how is that possible? Like, I wonder that, like, logistically, because, like, I've seen Malekith on, like, NG+1 absolutely fucking dumpster his ass before. He's really good at PvE, but, like, if you were at NG+7 and you weren't just completely, like, upgrading your shadowoftheerdtree blessing, like, non-stop, you would have to roll every encounter perfectly and attack them maybe like 400 times. I'm going to agree with you on that one. CJ would not take the two fingers lightly. Neat. Finally, I can do that bullshit. Nicola, you shermhead. You know, in many ways, the lands between is also a land of heinous gangbangers and cold heat. Hold on, I have to check my text messages. I never stopped liking the Like a Boss song ever since you actually showed me the Lonely Island videos, and like they were actually funny and good. I mean, I just had egg on my face at that point. I had to realize, wow, this is actually pretty funny. That being said, though, one thing that makes fun of Like a Boss, but it is also quite funny itself, is that punishment on Impractical Jokers, where Murr had to go to someone's like graduation speech or something, and he wore these like shirts and like ball caps that were like covered in memes, and he had to keep interrupting her graduation speech, saying stuff like a boss and other such like old memes and references. That was very funny to me, and that was a classic Murr moment that I think about often. Be wary of danger. There's no danger up here, come on. What, is that thing gonna kill me? What? Seriously? What happened? I would totally watch the Theo Van show if Sal was on there. Yeah, but what actually happened with that, if he can remember? Yeah, no, the tenderloins came from such humble roots, and literally everybody loved the stuff they did. Yes, finally! An an Erdtree incantation discovered in the realm of shadow. Fires a golden shockwave that knocks back nearby foes. Charging increases the size of the shockwave. When the Elden Ring was shattered, the people of the realm of shadow felt it too, and feared it as a sign of the Erdtree's wrath. But yeah, what happened with Myrrh? Why did I can believe that. Joe Gatto seems like a really together dude. I feel like that's why he's so powerful. All of his energy is focused on, well, I guess it used to be focused on his Bichon Frise. Oh, I see. That'll do it. Guys apparently don't like it when you do that for some reason. What the fuck? Maybe that dude should kill himself instead. You know, when Soulja Boy says in the classic Braid video that Braid is for a game for people who like smoke or drink or enjoy getting high, I bet Joe Gatto saw that and was like, wow, that's clearly not for me. I mean, he really is, like, the raconteur levels that Joe Gatto has are, like, unmentioned or unimaginable. Hi, Luke. Thanks. I think it's a really cool sword. I am a big fan of this sword, let me tell ya. Also, I was able to find the area that I was supposed to be going to. Apparently, you have to go through a completely different route than I thought. Yeah. I think I just needed to step away from the old video game for a bit. Arcade Matt is a wise man indeed. One would be remiss not to listen to his sage advice. Well, thank God I didn't die to that Scrub Master 9000 for a rune. Fire Knight Hilda. Hilda was a dear friend to Salsa the Sage and joined those who urged that the specimens be preserved. Hilda's ashes were enshrined as a charm to protect the storehouse. Wow, she sounds like a real fucking peach, doesn't she? I'm just gonna say it. I think these Mesmer guys are full of crap. C-R-A-P, crap. I wouldn't trust one as far as I could throw them. No, I think that would actually, like, increase the experience a lot. I understand why it's not in there, because that would be very hard to implement properly, but damn, that would be fun as hell. I mean, it's just so many beautiful, it's just beautiful landscape after beautiful landscape. It's really dope. Rap is crap. You can't spell rap without crap. I mean, you can't spell crap without rap. Only rock music is good. Yeah, no, you literally would. You'd find yourself somewhere like midway on it, and like you'd explore it from that arbitrary point, and crazy stuff would happen. Have mercy for the spirited away shamans. Shadowtree fragment. Shadow view. Ah, it's a scary guy. Commander Gaius. Oh, this is the guy with the fucking gravity thingy. Holy shit, he just fucking dumpstered me. Guy is fucking destroying me. Yeah, that's right, I have to hook shot him. Gee Willikers. I might not have enough Shadowtree blessings for this one, fam. I also need to figure out how to dodge his everything. Okay, you can just dodge forward through it. Okay, I do small amounts of damage. Wow, that armor is cool as shit, though. Yeah, I'm gonna come back to that one. I'm gonna circle back around. I have another boss that I can be torturing myself with instead. Melanie, you'll like this boss. So you mentioned Sekiro, and this is kind of a similar concept. Basically, Shadow of the Erdtree has a built-in progression system that's largely unrelated to your base game level or your New Game Plus. There's like, basically they're like levels, but they only work within the Lands of Shadow against PvE enemies. So there are like 20 of them in all, and I've heard that most people finish the game at about like 16 of them. And that it's pretty common to beat Mesmer at like around 12, so Mesmer's one of the next fights that I'm on, so... Alright, sit tight for this fun cutscene. This is a friend for you, Melanie. You are gonna really like this friend. Yeah, he's in kind of an ouchie type situation right now. Yeah, it's a Melty Blood reference. Y'all are so perceptive. I like how you came up with it at the exact same time, independently of each other. Look, it's your friend, Melanie. I know you did. Yeah, he definitely does. Yay! The Lord of Frenzy Flame one-shotted me. What an honor. Yeah, I don't know what this dude's deal is yet. I don't, like, is there a previous Lord of Frenzied Flame that, like, is still around from a previous generation or something? Nobody tells me these things. Okay, we are going to focus on... I'd rather be killed by Midnight, I think. You know what? I should probably put Golden Vow on too.
Depths of your foolishness!
I died. I died. When you see me fight Midra and Mesmer, get ready to see me die a whole fucking lot, because that's what's gonna happen. You know what? This calls for an old friend. You know, I've heard of the Casio tone for the Painfully Alone song, Toby Take a Vow, but this is Toby Take a Golden Vow. You frickin' feel me or what, fam? Ouchies. Ouchies. Fuck. You haven't even seen the second phase yet. That second phase is when things really start to pop off. Hi, Miso. Hi, Crazy. I died. I wonder if you can carry and retaliate that. Ouchies. I just got fucked up. Yeah, so that's what I'm dealing with now. I have to pet my cat. I got a kitty who needs a pet. Okay. Once again from the top.
Depths of your foolishness!
I'm about to get fucked up. This guy has no downtime. Also, I don't think you can parry his little spinny. Alright, chat, I'm going to take a brief break. Dude, no, it's really fucking fast. But yeah, I'm gonna pause the stream so I can brush my kitty. I'll be right back. I have returned for more glorious Elden Ring times. Thank you so much, Lauren. Good to be back.
The depths of your foolishness!
Holy shit! I shouldn't have stood still.
Depths of your foolishness!
Shit. Miso's being really insane and distracting me a lot. You are really cute, though. Meow.
Depths
Good lord. Hi, insane cat. Does somebody love getting tons of attention? I am going to pay attention to Miso real quick. Meow. Hey, hey, hey.
I have endured more than enough. I ask you forgive me.
I didn't have my parry tool on. It happens, right?
Depths of your foolishness!
Oh my god. Maybe it's not a good idea for me to stream while I'm doing this. Not that I mind doing this on stream at all, but like, people are gonna have to watch me die a lot here at Endgame.
Depths of your foolishness!
Alright, cool. Then, please enjoy our feature presentation. Yeah. Holy shit. Hi, Miso. You're the cutest little baby. You're just standing there staring at me with the biggest loving eyes. You really like me, don't you? I really like you, you know. Later, Melanie. Okay. Da 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 da.
Depths of your foolishness!
First phase makes complete sense to me. Second phase, I'm really just still getting the handle on. I mean, I get the idea of, like, sticking close to him the whole time. I get that, but... Yeah, no, the second phase just kind of...
Foolishness!
There's just, like, no downtime. Like, he just stays flipping out. Fuck! fuck. Oh no! Oh my god, I got him down to like 20%. Yeah, no, this is this is within view. This is an achievable goal. That was absolutely the best one yet. I think the second best one, I got him to like 35%.
Depths of your foolishness!
No! No! I can't believe I whiffed that parry. That would have been so good. Ugh, I am locked in, though. I can totally beat this fight.
Depths of your foolishness!
Into the zone. Into the zone. Rit is zone. You can actually parry the Frenzied Flame attacks, too. Like the ones where his sword spear thing lights up with Frenzied Flame. You can actually parry those. Hi, Insane Cat.
Depths of your foolishness!
Stop madnessing me! What do you think I'm supposed to do about that? Oh my god. I would love it if he were to give me gladness. That would be better than madness.
Depths of your foolishness!
I didn't have my parry tool in my hand. Why? Why did I do that to myself, Miso?
Depths of your foolishness!
Ouch! It is crazy that I can be at almost full health, and one of those rush swipes will insta-kill me. Hi, Misa the cat. And this is like fully buffed, fully ready to go, everything.
Depths of your foolishness!
Yeah, that's pretty much the Elden Ring DLC experience. Again, I know that I should probably upgrade my Shadowtree blessing even more to offset that, but I guess this is the challenge I'm opting in for. Oh, those parry whiffs are costing me dearly. Am I just getting tired? It's only 11:04. I can't be tired right now. I've only been playing for a million hours or something. Truly. Yeah, that's how I get most of my successes, is after long breaks. Or not long breaks, but like after breaks that are long enough to clear your mind a little bit. Yeah, I just didn't have the patience. I knew I needed to wait like a little bit longer, but I just let it out. Okay, this next one, win or lose, last one I'm doing for tonight.
Depths of your foolishness!
That one follows up with the insta-kill. Alright, this has been awesome. Thank you so much for joining me for another night of fun. I will, either start streaming tomorrow at some point, or I might pick it up again tonight. We'll see. I imagine you'll be in bed, if that is the case, though, so if you don't see it tomorrow, when I kill this dude, please enjoy the pod. Good night.